Hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Jake Mills. I'm a comedian, a writer. I founded a national mental health charity called Chasing the Stigma. And above everything else, I'm Teddy's dad. So I've been playing with the idea for a while, to be honest, about making a vlog, but I'm quite an anxious person. If I have like an important meeting, I will worry about the meeting for like a minute of the day, and then for the other 23 hours, 59 minutes, I'll worry about what I'm going to do when I meet the person. Do I shake hands? Do you hug them? Do you give them a kiss on the cheek? I don't know. And that's kind of the things that I worry about. Today I tripped up a step and like it ruined my day. So doing a vlog is kind of, yeah, but I suppose I'm doing quite a lot. I'm doing quite a lot of stuff. I'm going around different places, giving talks and other things with the charity, and I just thought, why not document it? And this week is Mental Health Awareness Week, so let's just do it. Why not? So Mental Health Awareness Week it's a week that is not about the sick, and it's not a week for the sick. It's not a week for only those who are going through mental illness or mental distress of any kind. It's a week for everyone, because at the end of the day, everyone has mental health. Every single person in the world has mental health. We all do. And just like we all have physical health, sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad. Sometimes it can go from good to bad, sometimes it can go from bad to good. So Mental Health Awareness Week is about learning how to cope, how to deal with it, about how to listen to people, how to talk about it, how to look after your own mental health, and basically how to live every day, because that's what it is. Your mental health is just you. And this comes at a week now when mental health has actually been in the media quite a lot. We've started with the Royals. The Royals were talking about, with their Heads Together campaign, we're talking about mental health and how important it is to talk and to seek help. And the media, they loved it. Media were all over it. They loved it. They had celebrities, they had Lady Gaga, throwing in Prince William, they had a lot of stuff. The coverage was really positive for, at least a couple of hours. A few days at the most, it was... And then there was a story about a Premier League footballer who plays for Everton, who I support, season ticket holder for, 12 years. Aaron Lennon, he was detained under the Mental Health Act. Now, we don't know what's gone on with Aaron. Anything could have happened there. We don't know the reasons. We don't know anything. And it's not for us to speculate. But, at least we had a media who were quite keen to, follow up all that great work that they've been doing, and promoting how good it is to look after your mental health. He's not meant to get mentally ill because he gets paid £55,000 a week. This is the problem that we've got, and it's this misunderstanding or an ignorance. It is an ignorance. You have them reporting that it's good to talk about it unless you are rich, in which case, how can you possibly be mentally ill, or how can you possibly be going through a mental health crisis or some form of mental distress? And it's utterly ridiculous, and it's damaging. It's absolutely damaging to people who are going through it, who might look at other people and say, well, they lost their mum. I haven't lost anything. I'm living a lovely life with a dream job and on a lot of money. So how can I be depressed? Of course you can be depressed. Depression can affect anyone at any age, at any wage, at any moment in their lives. It can affect anyone. And for the newspapers and the media in this country, to be fair, a lot of the media were doing positive kind of stories on that. For some of the media in this country to put a headline out like that to huge audience, they're undoing years and years and years of campaigning work, of hard graft to say, let's remove this stigma, and they are undoing it within seconds. And we're not going to get anywhere until people start realising that. Talking about the media and how damaging and how wrong they are. We had this. Now, whatever you think of Piers Morgan, whatever you think of Piers Morgan, he's got this one wrong. To back up my argument, you have Piers Morgan on one hand saying he supports those who are generally unwell and mentally ill, but he won't support those who make it up. Amongst a lot of other things, Piers Morgan is actually a psychiatrist. Who's he? Who is anyone to say whether you are making it up or not? I don't doubt that there will be some people who exaggerate, but by demeaning that, when you've got absolutely no idea about what goes on in their life, how can you possibly do that? How can you possibly say that? No matter what you think, if you think there's celebrities who exaggerate it to get a story or not, the reality is, by them speaking about it, by them openly talking about it, that's helping other people. And for somebody in, say, the bedroom in the mum's house in Doncaster, looking and seeing Brad Pitt talking about feeling vulnerable, about feeling emotional, about feeling like he's struggling, and for them to see that and to say even Brad Pitt can feel like that, then maybe I'm okay. Maybe I'm not alone. Maybe I'm not a weirdo. Maybe there's hope for me, because Brad Pitt feels like that. And that's the importance of real life experience and sharing it. You're telling people that they're not alone. You're telling people that it's okay. We can use that experience to humanise it, to personalise it, to say that it's okay. You're not alone. You can get through it, because I am. And you can have the likes of Piers Morgan and anybody else who will call you snowflakes and whatever that means. He calls people twerps. Who calls people twerps? You can have the likes of them who pay their mortgage through our outrage. There's always going to be people like that. There's always going to be people who want to troll, whatever that means. Why are you giving it a name? You're always going to get people like that who will dismiss it, who will continue to smear it with that stigma, and we're not going to get rid of that, especially in this day and age with the internet. But we need to be focusing on the positives. What does it mean to be a man? Well, it's whatever you want it to mean. To men, to women, just do whatever you want, but know that if you are suffering, if you are going through something, you don't have to do it alone. I actually had my first presenting job. It wasn't the easiest thing to do, but I'm quite happy that I've done it. And it's going to be on it's on Granada Reports this week, so if you're in the Northwest, you'll be able to see it on Wednesday. But I'll be able to share it on my website or on here. And within that programme, we went to see a rugby team, Sale Sharks, talking to rugby players who are dealing with their own kind of mental health and looking after their mental health as well as the physical health. Big lads. I don't think that Piers Morgan would call them snowflakes. They talked about it, they talked about their emotion. Great. We went to see a lovely man called Donald, and Donald is 85 and he was married to his wife for 62 years and she died. And Donald struggled. He was left alone for the first time, and the person who he shared his whole entire life with almost was gone, and he didn't know what to do. And he struggled with depression, and he felt suicidal. He asked God to take him, and so he could join his wife, it was heartbreaking, but to see him come through that and to get help from a volunteer service who have a befriending service, and someone just comes out and makes a cup of tea for him. It was amazing. So as I say, that's going to be on this week, and I'll share the video because it's worth it for Donald alone, because he's such an incredible man, and I've actually written to him and become friends with him. But yeah, it won't always be this, about depression and about you know, sad things, but why not? It might be. You know, it'll also be about anything else like that happens in life. I'm getting married next year, so it might be stuff about that. Talking about Teddy, trying to raise a baby who's just learned how to throw a tantrum. And anything else, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I just kind of wanted to give it a shot to prove to myself that I can do it.